After 3 days of jam-packed itineraries exploring Puerto Princesa, we finally get some downtime here at Princesa Garden Island Resort and Spa, and we are starting this morning off right with a floating breakfast. You're probably wondering where the kids are, and they went to enjoy the full buffet breakfast that they have just past the lobby. We've had that every morning since we've been here, but today Phil and I wanted a special moment just on our own to do this floating breakfast. And we have some fresh fruit, donuts, bread, rolls, juices, and of course my morning favorite, my coffee. Oh my gosh, it like changes me. My first sip of coffee in the morning, I have that sip and I just feel like a whole new woman just rushes through me and I'm alive. I love it.
And of course, I'm not a coffee guy, but I am very much a pineapple guy, and this pineapple looks phenomenal. I'm surprised it's not dripping in the pool right now. It is so juicy. This is one very, very good reason to live in a tropical environment. The fresh fruit is unbeatable. Erin would probably only be happier if there was some of that famous Philippines mango, as if she didn't get her fill yesterday.
I love mango, it's no secret. And we learned something really cool yesterday about the mangoes here in Palawan. They are super delicious and sweet and kind of different from the rest of the country in the Philippines. And you can't really experience them outside of Palawan because they don't allow exporting of mangoes because there is a bug that like implants itself in the skin. And so the Department of Agriculture won't allow any mangoes to leave the province of Palawan. So you can't transport them. You can't get these mangoes anywhere but here, and they are super, super delicious. And I think this takes me back to my first time like falling in love with mangoes, and it was in Palawan. It was on Coron Island, our very, very first trip out to the Philippines and our very first trip out to Palawan.
This is actually day 4 for us here in Puerto Princesa after 3 nights at this incredible resort. And this entire trip, from the flights to the transfers, all ground transportation, all adventures, and of course the resort stay, were put together for us by Guide to the Philippines. This is our go-to website now to put together really cool Philippines adventures anytime we're in country.
They've been so easy to work with, so easy to book. Their communication is great. And actually, yesterday, we got a notification that our flight was delayed an additional hour tonight, but they reached out to us immediately. They said they're taking care of everything. They're reaching out to this resort and to make sure that we're gonna be accommodated for that additional hour, and it's all smooth sailing. It's been so fantastic to work with them. And we are gonna put a link in our description so that you can search for your own packages and your own tours. They do entire trip packages that include flights, transportation, tour packages, and your hotel stay, or you can just book those things individually. If you already have a hotel and you just want to book activities, you can do that through them as well.
But we're gonna make quick work of this breakfast because we have so much more to do today and so much more of this resort to show you.
Now we got Colt here to raid our breakfast. You want some donuts?
Maybe not a donut, but I'll take a cinnamon roll.
Ooh, that's so good.
Oh, that's amazing.
Colt, we're spending the whole day at the resort today. What are you looking forward to doing the most?
Catching my last token.
Of course. I thought he was gonna say, I don't know, the arcade, mini golf, for the kids club, but of course, it's lizards.
Colt has a new YouTube channel focused exclusively on the wildlife from our travels, which of course is primarily the Philippines right now. You can check that out and subscribe. It is doing so well already, but it is Colt in the Wild. As long as we're here, and as long as I wanna go get a little bit of protein, why don't we take you over and show you that buffet breakfast too?
Look, there are the kids. Let's go see what they're up to. So this is in addition to the huge pool that's right in front of our room. And they have a kids area and a big slide. So like no matter what the kids' ages are. If you're not familiar with the channel, our kids are 11 and 12 years old and they go nuts for this big windy slide right here. But they also have a younger kiddie play area over here for the little ones.
I feel like Superman. Oh my God.
Right over here is the Tomato in Basel primary restaurant that we featured in our very first episode from this trip. You can check that out if you haven't seen it. And by the way, this would be a great time to subscribe to the channel if you're not already so that you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes.
We're back on track, headed to the buffet. Now, we could have included some eggs or other breakfast items in our floating breakfast, but we decided not to because one, I love a buffet, and two, we had the buffet breakfast included with our package anyway, so we thought we would have just a light bite when we woke up and then take our time to come here and enjoy the full spread of breakfast. And look at this beautiful path to the restaurant. It's actually much bigger. They have a huge outdoor area, but we're only using the inside because it's not terribly busy right now.
Good morning.
Ooh, the smell. They have numerous stations, starting with this donut bar. You can actually put your own frosting and sprinkles on it. Noodle station over here, and then these are all the hot items, and these are mostly Asian breakfasts, maybe a little mix. I see some eggs over there of Western. The garlic rice is a staple in Asia. Some bacon, everybody loves bacon, right? And then they have an egg station. So you could do scrambled, you can do omelets, and include any ingredients you want, and they bring it straight to your table.
Could I please have some scrambled eggs with chicken ham and mushrooms?
2 omelets, sir.
Okay, so get scrambled eggs with the chicken ham and cheese.
We also have some cold salads, the cold salad bar, fresh fruits, which we already enjoyed this morning, so we can skip those.
The same fresh juices that we had this morning. Also yogurts, a little yogurt bar, some pancakes, waffles, and French toast, and of course some syrups, and then a bread bar, so lots of pastries and breads. Last but not least, we have charcuterie and some cheeses, but I think our breakfast is ready now. This is yours. Thank you so much. The kids came to breakfast without us while we were doing the floating breakfast, and I can only imagine they loaded up on the pancakes and the donuts, and we're gonna have to get some good nutrition in them later today. It's about 9:20 a.m. and we have an appointment at 10 a.m. So we're gonna eat up and head over there.
Now we're heading over to the kids zone. Also the arcade though.
It's kids time, and this is also included in our package. Woo! They have a ball pit. We're gonna meet back up with Faye. She's been helping us every step of the way since we arrived. She helped us check in and has been checking in on us daily and making sure that all our activities are going smoothly. I feel like everybody's working together. They're not just, the resort isn't just out for themselves, or our tour guides weren't out for themselves. They all communicated with each other, and this has been an awesome trip, not just for us, but the kids. But check out this arcade room. Hello, good morning. Woo! So the kids have basically their own little snack bar and pastries and lunch, and also maybe some adult beverages too. So this is kind of like the play area.
And just to clarify, there are no adult beverages for the kids, but this is also a great area for parents to just hang out, have a cocktail if they want to, while spending time very near to their kids. It is a really neat environment. The atmosphere here is just as good for adults as it is for kids. And of course, if you want to take part in playing some of the air hockey or the pool, that's a great adult activity too. Now back outside here, they've got so much in terms of seating areas. Picnic tables galore, you could throw a massive party out here. They also have a legitimate mini golf course out here, and 2 chickens that are laying eggs. I want to eat them.
Chicken or the egg?
The eggs. Which will I eat first, the chicken or the egg?
A lot of stuff you can do in here. There's ping pong, foosball, basketball, darts.
This has to be the safest game of darts I've ever seen because you can't really hit anybody else unless you actually try. It's like a gun range.
Whoa, that's some wicked technique. That's not bad for a first time ever playing darts. Oh my God, he almost got a bullseye. And a beautiful garden area. It's called the Old Manila Lounge, and there's another dart area there as well. Speaking of Manila, we are headed back there today. Later tonight, we're gonna be on that PAL flight back to our home. I can't believe I'm saying that, our home. We have an apartment in Manila in BGC now, finally, so this is our second home base here in the Philippines. Hi, Faye.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
My pleasure. I hope you enjoy your stay here with us, and I
hope you come back next time.
Today is like the only day we've had to like really enjoy the resort, so we're exploring everywhere.
Because of your almost 2 days, you're all out of tours and other activities you have outside. So
Exactly.
enjoy your stay, enjoy your time here, and of course we have other activities here.
This whole area is called Game On. It's for all ages, but we're gonna head next door to Little Boss, which is for kids 3 to 12, and it's their daycare facility.
Oh, they have a mahjong room in here too. Ah.
And as we're walking, we have the Aling Elena snack area. It's a tongue twister for me. So you can order snacks inside or outside here, picnic tables. This is the kiddo spot. Remove shoes before entering. Ooh, jungle themed. They got a ball pit, slides, just this whole climbing jungle system here. Oh, we got a game of tag going on.
Looks like things are already getting a little nuts between these two, which probably explains the maximum age in here of 12. They're at the top of that already. So just past that building with the daycare is this pavilion, and it's a little bit makeshift right now. It's often used for weddings or other events, so it's got all the chairs set up in here, and it can be configured pretty much any way any guests who are throwing a special event want it to be configured. It's also being used as the gym right now. Hey baby, spot me. Somebody was lifting heavy, look at the bar. They're actually building a new gym right behind us, and if you haven't noticed all the construction noise and work that's going on, that's what it's for. They're adding 150 new rooms, a new spa, a new gym, and a bunch of other features.
They're even adding another pool, a rooftop bar, and rooftop activity area.
I think it's gonna be totally epic. There's also a lounge over here, and we haven't even gone in there yet. I'm not sure if it's open, but let's find out.
The Island Lounge. Nope, not open. But let me peek. Yeah, it just looks like a nice little lounge. Like some tables, some chairs, and also extends to this outdoor patio too. I'm on a mission though. When I went on the website before we came, I saw that they have over-the-water bungalows, and I really want to find them and see them because Phil and I have never been in an overwater bungalow, and that's kind of a dream of ours, a bucket list item for us. But it's really hard to find affordable places that fit a family of 4 or 5, which is how we travel. And what I saw is that the prices here are really affordable, but I don't think that they accommodated a family of 4. This way to Water Villas, Golden Elephant, seafood restaurant, sandbar, floating cottages, lots of stuff this way. And the flags, they give it away that this is part of the resort.
Covered walkways in resorts like this are awesome because you can get a lot of rain depending on the time of year. So being able to walk whatever this is, 150 meters out of the rain, is a real game changer on those days. Now, just like the view outside of our room, everything here is really kind of dependent upon the tides. Right now it's low tide, and the way that the moon has been operating for the past few days, it's been high tide in the middle of the night, so you don't really get to enjoy as much of the water during the day this week. Luck of the draw.
So beautiful. The water gives you energy. I feel like that's a proven scientific fact that when you're near water, you feel more energy, and I always feel it. I think if we ever settle down again, it has to be near the water. I've got to be near the ocean or the sea, the Philippine Sea. But we found the villas that are over water, and like Phil said, the tide is really, really low, so the water we get pretty high when the tide is in.
All right, the next thing on the calendar, karaoke. And I'm not much of a performer for dancing or singing in front of people, so putting any kind of footage of me singing out on the internet is a little bit crazy. So I think I'm gonna need a bit of liquid courage, and I know a fantastic place.
And although I don't have a very good voice, I don't need the liquid courage, but a drink does sound good.
They are
Oh,
open.
your friends are here.
Oh, one for the road. I love it.
We just met Virgie and her husband walking around. They're here from DC, so fellow US citizens.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Lobby bar. I think they have the best selection of booze here, so we should be able to get pretty much anything we want.
I just learned more about Virgie and her family. Her parents and her siblings were born in the Philippines, and they're doing a family reunion trip, a few weeks long even, because they wanted everybody to experience the motherland. Not just their parents coming back or her siblings, but their kids too. So they're just having one big party from one island of the Philippines to the next, kind of like our family.
The name is Sala Lounge. They have some fantastic signature cocktails here. And if you like these cocktails, you're gonna love our bartender.
Hello, I'm Love It Away.
His name is Love, if you didn't catch that. A vodka soda with calamansi for her, and I'm gonna do a dry martini, actually extra dry.
This feels like a vacation at the end of our adventure, which, I mean, really, that's exactly what it is. We had 3 days action-packed, and now we get to sit and enjoy the pampering and enjoy the relaxing of the resort. And it reminds me of how diverse the Philippines is. And Filipino pride is a real thing. And once you come to the Philippines, if you haven't been here before, you understand why. There is so much diversity, not just among the people, but among the scenery and the different islands. If you go and explore other areas, you'll see that there is something so incredibly special about every part of it. So we understand the pride, and now that we're residents, we have that pride too. Luxury relaxation at an awesome resort. New favorite drink.
You know what this reminds me of? Long time ago, we used to do this series on YouTube, and it was called Hump Day Happy Hour, because it was on a Wednesday every time. One time we found ourselves at a resort on the beach in a beachside pavilion in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. We sat at a gorgeous bar, had a bartender who made us phenomenal Mai Tais, and we literally set up our cameras right there on the bar and made our episode for that Hump Day Happy Hour right there on the spot. It was so much fun. Those Mai Tais were awesome, and the atmosphere was unbeatable, just like here.
Comment if you think we should bring back Hump Day Happy Hour. We would do it as a live so we could do Q&As and recap some of our travels, or if you have any ideas for it, let us know. But now that we have our courage, let's go sing. As you remember, the karaoke is inside. Game on. Hey, bubbies.
Hi.
Where's Brooklyn?
Oh, she's chilling in the room.
She is probably wiped out and exhausted because one of the best things about having back-to-back activities is that it wears your kids out. Are you worn out? Are you too worn out for karaoke?
That was sus.
Actually, I just called Brooklyn in the room and she's gonna come join us.
My dad said that they're gonna eat these eggs, but they actually don't because they're fertile and they're gonna let them hatch, and then they'll just have baby chicks running around in the golf course, but obviously they'll stay near their mother. It feels like a microwaved hot dog.
Here are the instructions for karaoke. Dance like nobody's watching, no problem, I do that all the time. Sing like no one is listening, easy, we all do it in the shower. Love like you've never been hurt, that's my favorite, do it every day. Live like it's heaven on earth, that's also my favorite, do that every day. Let's do this! Woo! Party time, karaoke times. Woo! How nice! It has its own bar here.
Oh, this is awesome. How many karaoke rooms do you have? 6? 9.
This is obviously the 6th room, but it is air conditioned and it smells awesome. And what a comfortable place. Can we order drinks?
Yes, Mom. Can I get a Royale?
Go for it.
Could I have a vodka with pineapple juice?
I'm looking for Party in the USA.
Who sings that?
Miley Cyrus. Oh, right here, Party in the USA. Okay, Mom, get ready to type this in.
We need Brooklyn to be our remote control girl because every time I have issues with an electronic, especially and including with remote controls, she jumps in and she knows how to operate everything. So she's gonna operate the karaoke machine for us.
Stand up. You have
Gotta stand up, bud.
You have to go on the stage. It's gonna be horrible. Off the train and sorry. You got this. Jumping in the cab here for my very first time. Look out my window when I see the Hollywood sign and the Jay-Z song is on. There's a party in the USA. It's a party in the USA. It's a party in the USA. I got it in my head like yeah.
Colt did awesome. Oh, excuse me, it's Brooklyn's turn. Okay, we're doing a different language, you know, we're citizens of the world.
You might want to turn on so you can see it, sweetheart.
Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful sea, I choose you to be happy. Your shooting star I see, a better ecstasy. Oh, right away. The sky, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
mommy's turn, and I like to have a little fun. This is a throwback to my childhood. You know who you are. I'm doing this tonight. Probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, 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 bye. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. And our pizza's here now, guys. We're gonna take a break from my lovely song. Bye, bye, bye.
Where it began, I can't begin. Just know when it was spring. Sweet Caroline, whoa, whoa, whoa. Good times never felt so good.
So good, so good. This is my signature song. I am obsessed with my song, my favorite song of all time. He's got Betty Davis eyes.
Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Oh, would not believe your eyes. But I'm just
I love that he chose that song because yesterday we went and saw the fireflies in Puerto Princesa. It was one of the activities that we did here, and it was beautiful and peaceful, and it really puts like the whole firefly community in perspective and how it affects our entire ecosystem in the world. So you should check out that episode. If you survived that karaoke session, thank you. If you skipped forward a little bit, we understand. It's time to go. We've got to head to the airport now.
And the craziest part of this is that we are flying back to our own apartment in Metro Manila.
Let's go get our bags.
Thank you, Ben. Leaving a place like this really makes me want to do one of Aaron's gratitude moments, because even after only 3 nights, it feels like home and it's hard to leave. Even going back to our own place in Manila, I'm gonna miss it. This place was great.
Final moments here. We've had our gratitude, we've said our thank yous, we've said our goodbyes, and I want to give one last thank you to Guide to the Philippines for curating this whole package for us, from the flights, the transfers, the hotels, the excursions, everything. And we are so grateful because it has gone so smoothly. Again, so easy to book and communicate. And we are leaving that link below, so don't forget to click on that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. Follow us along. We appreciate the support, and we hope to see you in the next episode.
Waving goodbye, sweetie pie.
Here are the instructions for karaoke. Dance like nobody's watching. No problem, I do that all the time.
Also, that's not karaoke. That's dancing.
It literally says karaoke.
Do we have to dance in karaoke?
I'm gonna dance. Let's go get our bags. No, that's too loud.